5 counterintuitive tips for adding excitement into your long-term relationship. Passion. When you hear the word, what do you picture in your mind? If you're thinking only about the bedroom, you're missing half the fun. Passion involves living fully with enthusiasm. Applied to your relationship, it encompasses every aspect of your life together. Now think about this. Just how much passion do you enjoy in your life? It's time to think passionately. Are you ready to add more excitement to your long-term relationship? If so, read on for some tips that take a somewhat unexpected route to get there. Take some me time. How can you possibly be at your best with your partner when you never take time for yourself? Pulling back to recharge, and yes, even pamper yourself, leaves you more relaxed and receptive when it comes to time to be with your lover. Not sure where to begin? What are some of the things you've been passionate about? For example, if you love bubble baths, then by all means indulge. This is your time. Share sparingly. Not everything needs to be said. Maintaining mystery can actually spice things up a little. Drop hints. Tell only part of the story. Stir the passions by becoming an enigma needing to be solved. Introduce them to your interests. Did you know your eyes light up when you talk about something you love? Allow yourself to experience your passions fully, even the ones which have nothing to do with your significant other. They will be enthralled by the change that comes over you when you're excited about the things you love. By extension, they'll feel your excitement right along with you. Here is where your long-term partner will discover new layers to the one they love. This is especially powerful when you invite them personally into this world, allowing them to explore it with you. Experience growth. There is nothing exciting in someone who has gone stagnant. Take a class and learn something new. Work through your past. Become more, better than you've ever been. You at your best is a fantastic thing. Your long-term partner will share in the excitement of your growth as they discover alongside you who you really are. Make them your lover. In the end, don't forget to direct that passion squarely at them. Your long-term partner needs to feel like your lover. Make them this first in your mind, with all the passion which goes along with this. Then, engage them on this level for some truly fireworks-worthy time together. The passion will sizzle and crackle between you, whether you're in the bedroom or not. Five fun ways to enjoy daily family life more. How much are you having fun? Hopefully a lot. After all, when you have a family, you have built-in companions for every adventure. Kids especially bring fun and excitement into the day, or can if you let them. On the other hand, daily routines can start making things stale. You wind up in the rut of the same old, same old. If you're feeling things have lost their sparkle at home, it's time for some fun. Following, you will find some tips designed to help you dive right into the fun. In no time at all, you'll be enjoying daily family life more and more. Start the day with smiles. Waking up a child can be a cranky, difficult task. Varying this routine becomes crucial to setting up the day for success. Silly alarm clocks, coming into the room singing, or even introducing the pets into the room can make wake-up time something to enjoy. The key here is to tackle this moment playfully, with the goal of creating the tone you want for the rest of the day. Create contests. Who can get dressed the fastest? Who can create the most creative pancake art using fruits and other toppings to make their artistic creations? What about a lemon and spoon race? Come up with little bits of competition, keeping it fun and friendly, of course. Decorate. Pull your home out of its rut by taking the family out to find a new treasure to add to the decor. Go antiquing. Visit a craft store and grab the materials to create a fresh, original work. Take a day trip and find a memento as a souvenir of the outing to set out as a visual reminder of a really great day. Read out loud. Little kids love being read to. But did you know so do big kids and even adults? Picking up a good book and reading a chapter out every day engages the mind and also helps promote literacy. More importantly, it creates a bonding experience over a story that's just plain fun. Start with something everyone is sure to love, like Harry Potter, or get a recommendation from your local librarian. Do something grand. Prepare for a marathon or a 5K with younger kids. Volunteer in your community. Plan a vacation. United goals give the whole family something to look forward to, especially if there's a lot of planning or practice involved to keep the goal fresh and interesting. Remember, the key to enjoying your daily family life more is just to relax and have fun. Follow these tips. More importantly, follow your heart. If there's something your family loves to do, make a point to do it. Life is too short to waste in dull routines. Embrace this time together, building fabulous memories for the future. Your family will thank you for it. Five steps for getting back the passion for your small business. Congratulations on owning your own small business. How exciting! Or is it? After the first flush of excitement wears off and the day-to-day work of keeping your business moving forward settles in, it's not unusual to lose a little of the initial enthusiasm. Sadly, this can have a negative impact on your business. You might find yourself faltering, not moving as quickly to take advantage of the opportunity, or worse, becoming resentful of something you used to love. If you need to regain the passion which drove you to start a business for yourself, read on. These 5 steps are guaranteed to bring the excitement back in no time at all. Regain the vision. Not even sure why you're in this business anymore? Go back to when you did. What were you thinking? Seriously, what were you thinking? You had a reason for going to all this work. Start by journaling your thoughts. Write everything you remember about making this decision. Be sure to focus on the emotions you felt at the time as well. Remind yourself of this vision frequently. Find a new mountain. Have you already succeeded at your primary goal, perhaps? If this is the case, it's time to create a new challenge. What's the next level of accomplishment? What do you need to do to reach this level? Break the routine. Doing the same thing every single day? Even if the work is still challenging, that doesn't mean it can't get boring if you're always doing the same stuff. If this is the case, the simplest solution is to find some way to vary the routine. Do things in a different order or add something new to every day to keep things fresh and exciting. Deal with complications. Have you perhaps gotten bogged down in overly complex solutions for simple problems? If you're continually doing unnecessary busy work, it's no wonder you've lost the passion. Look at your work processes and simplify until you're doing what's essential, rather than wasting time on things that aren't. This includes everything from limiting meetings to looking for ways to streamline steps, perhaps by reducing paperwork or long drawn-out procedures. Become a team player. When you're in charge, it's easy to feel a little lonely. Are you perhaps distancing yourself too much from everyone else? Look for ways to mentor those around you. What about more group activities? There's a lot to be said for company softball teams or other activities to raise unity in the workplace. A little focus now on the business will go a long way toward building the excitement again. The key here is to keep working at this. All of these steps are an ongoing process. On the other hand, the joy you feel as you rediscover your passion makes this most definitely worth it. Five tips for making everyday parenting more fun and less stressful. Kids can be a challenge. While there's no doubt you love them dearly, the day-to-day can involve a lot of little stresses. Between keeping everyone fed, clean, and happy, it's easy to get lost in the routine and lose the fun out of the day. This is a shame because really, these years when you're parenting your child should be one of the most rewarding times in your life. Thankfully, it's pretty easy to put the fun back into the everyday parenting routine. The added benefit? Joy takes the stress out of the day, so everyone wins. Read on to find out how. Start slow. The hardest part of waking up is the abrupt cessation of dream time. With this in mind, begin the day gently when you want to set a less stressful tone. Sing a soft song as you gently rub the child's back. Talk softly. Maybe tickle the child lightly, not hard, to draw them back into wakefulness. Have a warm robe ready to start the day cozy and snug. Make breakfast fun. Now that you're up, keep the tone of the fun by introducing fun shapes in breakfast food or creating a picnic. How about a game while eating? For extra bonus points, invite the child to help with breakfast preparations. Give out reminders. Write messages on steamed mirrors. Include notes in lunches, which include fun quotes, jokes, or games. Put a Post-it on a bedroom door or stick one on one of their homework assignments to find when they get to school. Let your family know you love them and enjoy being with them every chance you get. Create new traditions. New traditions don't have to be complicated. Do things that make a unique statement about your family. Form a secret handshake. Decide on a regular family night involving games and food and fun. Go shopping for others. Making up gift bags for the homeless or animal shelters. Create your own family equivalent of April Fool's Day. Whatever it is, the point is to make it fun, meaningful, and something you practice regularly, as that's what traditions are all about. Smile more. Laugh. Show your family you love spending time with them by expressing it on your face. Remember, every one of you is capable of setting the tone for the day. Jokes, giggles, belly laughs should be part of your regular repertoire. You'll be surprised at how contagious this is. By following these steps, you'll find the day flows much more smoothly. The kids are relaxed and having fun, and so are you. A win-win all around. Seven easy ways to keep the excitement in your romantic relationship. Is the honeymoon over? Life is so darn busy. Is it any wonder you're not feeling the warm fuzzies quite so much in your relationships? After all, it's hard to keep romance alive when you're always on the go, lost in a maze of responsibilities involving work, child rearing, and active social life. The good news is you can save a draggy romantic relationship quite quickly. By following this handful of tips, you'll both put the excitement back right where you need it, and you'll discover a romantic new you never knew existed. Try surprise. What is your significant other's favorite thing? Is it flowers, ice cream, a new book to read? Whatever brings out that smile is your goal here. Bringing home some small random gift or doing something unexpected, such as making reservations at a favorite restaurant, goes far in keeping the relationship fresh and exciting. Verbalize your feelings. Text messages, a short little romantic email, or even a quick phone call on their lunch hour lets the other person know you're thinking about them. Schedule some us time. Not seeing enough of each other? The solution is simple. Put it on your calendar. A regular night out gives you something to anticipate throughout the week. Say it simply. You know the magic words. When was the last time you used them? A random I love you needs to become part of your daily conversation if it isn't already. Experiment. When was the last time you did something new with each other? Take a class. Go somewhere you haven't been to before. Try a little something out of the ordinary in the bedroom. You'd be amazed at how new experiences shared with the one you love can bring spice back into your life. Double the fun. What about couple time with other couples? Hanging out with others in strong relationships has a way of reinforcing your own feelings for one another. Be excited. Remember how thrilling it was when you saw each other for the first time after any kind of absence? An enthusiastic greeting always sets the tone for the rest of the date, didn't it? Try it now to watch the other person's eyes light up. It shouldn't be hard. After all, you are happy to see them already. The key to all of this is really quite simple. Being mindful of your relationship and putting the effort in to be more attentive and aware is what yields the results. Hopefully, these tips will serve as a jumping-off point for some more ideas of your own. Remember, what counts here is the effort. When the other person knows they're loved and appreciated, the excitement very naturally follows. Seven simple ways to get your life out of a rut. Are you going nowhere fast? Life falls into a rut when we become complacent. Things are going well, so we start striving to keep the status quo. It makes sense. After all, there's very little stress when every day is the same and nothing changes. On the other hand, things get boring pretty quickly. You're not learning new things. Without goals or activity towards those goals, you become stagnant. You've lost forward momentum. Is this any way to live? It's time to haul your life out of that rut. If you're tired of mediocrity, then read on to find out several simple ways to bring back the excitement you've been missing. Embrace the day. How you begin the day tends to dictate how the rest of it will go. This means starting things out on a positive note. Begin with the sunrise. Find somewhere you can watch the sun greet the earth. And as the rays touch the sky, think about all the wonderful things the day holds. Listen to something new. Even an effort so small as trying out something new musically can push you out of your rut. Many musical streaming services offer suggestions of what to listen to next. Rather than stick to your usual playlist, see what's being offered. Play. Children know how to relax and have fun. There's not a 6-year-old in the world who even understands what it means to be in a rut. Do something to engage your inner child. Color or create some messy art. Get some Legos or Play-Doh and create. Need help? Try babysitting. Spending time with actual children will give you an opportunity to play entirely without inhibitions. People watch. What do other people do? Get out and enjoy the conversations around you. Watch how people interact. For bonus points, perform a random act of kindness for someone around you. Engage in randomness. Not sure what to do? Try a coin flip between choices. Or go to a movie theater and see the next movie playing, regardless of what it is. Or pick a book off the shelf at the library without looking first to see what it is. Learn a new language. Learning a new language helps to stimulate the mind toward further growth. The more fun application? A Google search will teach you all the words the language tapes don't show you. It's actually quite satisfying to learn how to swear or say passionate things in another language altogether. Try a different hand. Do something with your opposite hand. This can have pretty hilarious results when you try doing things like art or writing. Try competing with friends to see who is the best opposite hand artist. Ruts aren't hard to beat. Just keep pushing to try new things or to do old things in new ways. Soon, you'll be on the road to excitement. Seven ways to get excited about working from home again. You're living the dream. Working from home is the ultimate goal for many workers. After all, where else can you stay in your pajamas all day long and still get things done? In truth, working from home can be harder than you think. Holding to a schedule can be difficult, especially if you're trying to juggle other tasks like watching children with work. Finding the right balance is a challenge, and it's easy to become stressed and even burned out. So, what do? Read on to discover several ways to get excited about working from home again. It's easier than you think. Create a competition. If you have a competitive nature, start with creating contests with yourself. Set small deadlines and then make bets as to how long it will take to reach them. Try to break your record the next time around. Talk to others. Isolation is a huge problem with working from home. Believe it or not, there are groups out there where people who work from home get together for a lunch hour just to talk with someone else. Find friends in a similar situation by heading for one of those. Or chat online with other people who work from home. Though be careful of this option, as it's easy to get carried away. What's on your playlist? Get some music playing that inspires you to work hard. Go for something motivating with a solid beat, or maybe something classical to relax. You know your moods. Play what works best for you. Change it up. Try working somewhere else, like a coffee shop for a change of venue. Dress for the job. Getting dressed to your shoes every morning makes you feel like you're still professional. This can do wonders for a flagging attitude. Or don't. On the other hand, some people really love going all out on the casual attire. Wear your PJs. Don't bother with pants. Who cares? So long as no one sees you, you can really wear as much or as little as you want. Get out. At the end of the day, leave the house. If you work from home and go nowhere, you will start to feel like you're constantly trapped at work. Make plans with friends. Go to a movie. Have dinner in a restaurant for a change. Do what you need to give yourself a regular change of scenery. By following these tips, working from home will soon be fun again. The key is to do what works for you when building the excitement back into the daily grind. Eight brilliant ways to bring excitement back to your cubicle job. Day jobs can get a little dull sometimes, especially when you're caught in a cubicle, staring at the same faux walls day after day. After all, How fun can it be when your entire existence has been confined down to a desk, a computer screen, and whatever bits of office furniture you've managed to make fit? If you're finding yourself a little burned out, then try one of these brilliant ways to bring excitement back to your cubicle job. Start something new. What isn't working right now? If you've spent any time in your job, you've probably already identified some problem areas. Asking your boss to let you lead up a project to solve those problem areas will infuse new enthusiasm into your day while at the same time addressing a definite need. Learn a new skill. It could be your job has grown stale because you're doing too much of the same old thing. Consider learning some new skills. This would make you available to work in areas you haven't before. Take on more responsibility. It's a lot easier to feel enthusiastic about a project you have more of a stake in. Ask to help. Volunteering to take an active part in something gives you ownership and also shows a real go-getter attitude. Isn't it time for a promotion? Are you perhaps feeling stagnant because you've been in the same place for a while? Schedule a meeting with the supervisor. Even if you don't get a promotion, you will at least be able to ask what you can do to move ahead. Get to know your coworkers. Make better use of your time in the break room by networking with others in the company. You never know who you're going to meet or how that person might be beneficial to you. Start fresh. Have you lost sight of your goal? If this is the case, it's time to revisit your vision. What are you aiming for? Where are you in the process? Finding you're still on track revitalizes work. Redecorate. Maybe it's the cubicle itself. How about redecorating? If you're allowed, bring something from home to cheer the place up. Take time off. A vacation, or even a more prolonged sabbatical, might be in order if you're really burned out. When is the last time you had some time off? If you do take a break, do not bring work with you. This is your time away to recharge. In the end, your mood is really up to you. If you're still struggling at work after trying these tips, you might want to consider moving on. It could be you're just not in the right place. Enjoy the simple things. 9 small changes to infuse your daily life with adventure. Grown-ups don't go on enough adventures. Think about it. When you were a child, every day was a thrilling expedition. We fought lions and tigers when we explored the field next door. A bicycle became a flying horse in our imagination. We threw ourselves into life, making every day exciting. So, what happened? Somewhere along the way, we got caught into the rut of the day-to-day life. It's time to put a stop to that. Start by introducing simple things into the daily routine. These small changes will infuse your daily life with adventure, guaranteed. Dress up. If you're like most people, you might be caught in the cycle of wearing the same few outfits over and over. While there's nothing wrong with a favorite look, today, do something different. Wear something you wouldn't normally. Or go to a thrift shop and find something wild and wacky for the day. Take pictures. Pretend you're a photographer chronicling the life of an individual, you, and take pictures all day long. Enjoy framing the shot, including the weird ones of your lunch and your workspace. Talk to strangers. Make a point of saying hello to 5 people you don't know every day. Follow up with a question or two and enjoy the conversation. Bring a lunch to share. Bring enough lunch for 2 people and then find someone at work to share with. Or share the second lunch with someone who needs it. Play games. Make silly bets with coworkers. Compete with yourself by setting deadlines for tasks and see if you can beat them. Compliment others. Whenever you talk to someone else, find something you can compliment them on. Sincere compliments really brighten the day of those around you and make you feel good, too, when you give them. Expand your vocabulary. Learn a brand new word every day and make a point to use it in conversation at least 10 times throughout the day. You'll be amazed at how much fun this is and how challenging. Have a play date. Remember when you used to just jump around outside just for the sake of moving around? Take a break from your work and invite someone else to step outside with you. Touch your toes, do jumping jacks, get silly, and get moving. House swap. For the truly brave, talk to someone you trust and swap houses for the night. It feels like a vacation to stay somewhere else and doesn't cost a thing. Excitement truly can come in small doses. By changing your routine, you now control the script. Your next stop? Adventure. Stamp out stagnation in your life with these tiny changes. Is everything starting to look the same? When we've grown stagnant in our lives, it frequently starts out looking like routine. Every day takes on a sameness with nothing startling. Expectations level out. While this makes for a calm life, here's where the problems arise. There's no growth, no change. Things can't get better when you're stuck in the status quo. If this sounds like you, it's time to stamp out stagnation. Start by making these tiny changes to bring excitement back into your life. Turn off the TV. TV is the greatest tool of stagnation ever invented. When you're watching someone else's life, real or imaginary, you tend to forget how to live your own. By turning off the TV, you're allowing your own story to take center stage. Take the long way around. Used to always taking the same route to work or school? Today, why not take a few extra minutes and try another route altogether? Explore the neighborhood. Take the parkway. Find a new shortcut. Make a note of any unusual spots along the way you might want to explore later. Remember, we all tend to collect souvenirs and mementos of our lives. Take a few minutes to revisit the best of these memories. Enjoy old photo albums or scroll through the images on your phone. Allow yourself to pause as you revisit the past. Create something. Feeling creative? Visit your local store for art supplies or crafts and pick up some goodies to get you going. Draw a picture, write a poem, take up knitting. There is nothing that wakes up a brain quicker than the act of creating something new. Take a culinary adventure. Have you always wondered what falafel tastes like? Or sushi? Try eating out somewhere new, or order something from the menu you've never tried before. Or, if you're really wanting to push your boundaries a bit, try creating a new recipe at home. Volunteer. Nothing erases a rut faster than putting your attention off yourself and onto someone else. Volunteering both takes you out of your comfort zone and benefits someone else, creating a win-win situation all around. Short on ideas? Visit people in hospice or nursing homes. Walk dogs at your local animal shelter. Or try your hand at building something amazing through an organization such as Habitat for Humanity. Celebrate the day. Did you know every day on the calendar represents something? For example, January 12 is National Marzipan Day. Who knew? Find out what today is and do something to celebrate. Visit nationaldaycalendar.com. By actively trying new things and doing things differently, stagnation doesn't stand a chance. Use these ideas to help create some of your own. The main thing is to get out there and try. Do this much and you're already a winner.